sink deep, breathing in ice, you feel the big sleep, the call of the night, but it's not time. So wake up and climb, yeah. The cost of survival is losing your edge, lost in revival, but back from the dead. The past and the future, they clash and collide, and chance will renew for the spy. Who survived? You survived. Proud, I'm a black cat bound, and so you best not cramp my style. Proud, from the shining mountains to the fiery isles, with a wink and a smile, blinded by my light. Bigger in my hands, the joy is in the fight. Break the blessed and the damned. Watch out because I'm tearing through. The world is turning black and blue. Bursting with color I spin. I'm gliding on a wave of grace. I'm riding, don't you break my pace. Felt up a highway to heaven, now I'm breaking in. Yeah. Hey, time to put your metal to the test now. Hey, don't you know you're messing with the best now? Bloom of 1,000 flowers, everywhere there's butterflies.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to game number one of the first match of a 3-match series. Holy crap! Welcome to Rocka's Couch Surfing. We're going to be watching PsiStorm Banshees against Durotan's Couch. Whenever this is done, we're going to move on to Furious George versus Durotan's Couch. And when that finishes, we're going to do a replay cast of Heavy Slaps versus Durotan's Couch. This is largely because Ektar called in a customized series in order to get that last map, the Heavy Slaps map. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just cast it after your series on Tuesday. And Ektar was basically like, okay, I assume our second series on Tuesday because you can't possibly expect to do all three. And I was, you know what, just watch me. And thus, here we are. So we're going to have Anduin being about first and foremost. This is Battlefield of Eternity, an Artanis map, everyone. I love Artanis. I don't get to play him enough, but you know what, that does not matter. How is everyone? How are all of you? So we do go ahead and have the Blondies being removed. We got Anduin and Johanna being taken out. I bet Jaina's coming next if we're going with the blonde theme, or maybe Valera. Nova's a possibility. Sonia's really more of a redhead, so probably not her. We actually don't know what hair color. You can't prove he's not blonde? Still counts. We have to go in Garage being removed. Garage definitely kind of, to me, says that they want a more aggressive... Because the problem with Garage is if you move in, the Garage can just very, very easily throw some of you. And you don't see Garage banned out too much from a poke comp. So that does tell me they're going for some sort of like hard engaged blow up. And we do have the Rhaegar being removed. So here we have the first pick. This is really, I'm sorry I don't have a lot to talk about whenever the bands come out. I'm like, okay, that's a hero we won't be seeing. But until I actually see what heroes are being picked, it's hard for me to really, really, really like dive into it.
This realm needs me.
We do have the Ming Li coming out from Afish. Li Ming, definitely a very, very good racer, especially if you go with the do extra damage if all of your magic missiles hit the same target. Very, very easy to hit that, and also just a very, very long distance. Decent bit of damage, hard to get on top of. Doesn't really commit them to a certain playstyle. You can definitely have a dive comp with Li Ming following up a stun. You can also have Li Ming in a poke comp. Though, granted, the fact that they banned Garage tells me they're probably not going for poke. Pina Colada does come in with the massive race Rainer. And we do have Lunatics coming out with Stukov. Stukov, excellent at the lockdown. Hector, you're in the game.
We will forge a great
Oh, interesting. Varian. Varian, very, very, very good at that Russian lockdown combo we were talking about. But also a little obvious. You definitely know what the plan is. And Tychus is a weird combination with that. Can't take... Oh. I wonder if we're going to see a bigger they fall coming out of Tychus at level 4. Because that will let Tychus very, very, very quickly erase enemies. But the problem with it is that it does stop working at 20% health or 30, I forget which one it is. And Garrosh is the hardest to kill at that point. So you kind of don't want a Garrosh into that kind of a comp. O'Reilly's. Do have Malfurion being taken out. Not surprised to see the ban out. They've already taken a tank. And there is no counter healer, so limiting the hero pool is great. A lot of healers actually taken off the field. We do have Garrosh, Malfurion, and Anduin all gone. Probably in that case going to see either Deckard Cain or Brightwing. They seem to be the two other like top tier healers. Lyris, you aren't Ektar. I know Ektar. Ektar's a friend of mine. Don't come in here in front being Ektar. Do go ahead and have the... We still need a tank and an offlaner for both teams. Tank on the side of PsiStorm Banshee. And we do have the Blaze coming out. Tribulation. And then... Oh, actually, Blaze does look like the offlaner because I bet a Nubrak is going to be the main tank. A Nubrak into Variant, that's scary to me. Because Variant could get the lockdown. Now, a Nubrak is hard to burn down in the short time of that cooldown. But a bigger they are Tychus plus a Li Ming combo feels like it'll be able to do it. Just wonder if this is comboed with like a Tyrande. And there we do have the Tyrande coming out to extend that. And then we do have the wild card coming out with the Artanis. Artanis, like I said, super, super good at the race. I haven't worn my gloves in a really long time. Oh, it's the wrong glove? Yes, I have a lot of gloves. Sorry, now I'm getting distracted going through my stuff. Oh, wait, Carrot? Oh yeah, Derp. They already had Blaze as the offlaner. I get smart. Get Don Adams in here because I'm getting smart. That is a super old joke. No, I did not watch Don Adams. I'm not that old. But we are going to go ahead and get in the game. I will get predictions up for you, ladies and gentlemen. Kitty, move out way.
Leonidas drops the stun and drops the full ult. Oh my goodness, look at the health bars. It's a quad kill.
Should find the kill. Lunara will clean up that fight. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It is going to be Soul Shield. You gotta be kidding me. And Raw to take the 3v1. Gets one. Looking for the second. Crispy is popping off.
Looks like that Blizzard may connect with 4 people.
Oh, Lady Ronin! Oh my goodness, what a chat!
That was really good.
Alright, here we are almost into game number 1. We will have PsiStorm Banshees versus Durotan's Couch. I guess I can go ahead and start announcing the players before we get in here. Although, as I say that, the players all load up, so here we go. Coming in on PsiStorm Banshee, the blue side of the battlefield, we do have the Principality of Punishment, represented by Tevarin on the Kerrigan. Pina Colada is playing James Raynor. XX Lunatic XX. The man who has not changed his username since he was 13. We do have Stukov. I'm so mean. MBB is going to be on the Anubarak. And up at the top lane, we do have Tribulation coming in on Blaze. On the orange side of the battlefield, representing Durotan's Couch, the Duchy of Desolation. We do go and have a... Good lord. I'm still going to announce them. We do have Captain Wedge on the variant. We have Ektar on Taronda, as well as Ace playing Tychus. Top lane is going to be Wildcard on the Artanis. And a little bit lagging behind is Ming Li on Apish. Alright, looks like we are ready to go back in.
One. To arms.
So we do have a nice little move into the middle of the map by both teams, actually. Tevorin is moving up, looking for a collapse into this. Ace is in the area. Both teams kind of predicting what each other are going to do. It's not because they looked at the stream, I promise. I went to a thing where you couldn't see the minimap. Nice swap on MBB. This is not what they were looking for. We do have First Blood going to Artanis, going to Durotan's Couch. Whoa, that is not what I wanted at all. That's more what I wanted. Ooh. Okay, stop. So we do go ahead and have coming out on talents on the first play. No stacking talents anywhere in the game. Artanis did, of course, go for a mature opponent, which means we don't have to flame him. Does look like the entirety of Durotan's Couch has moved down below. Not so much up here. We do go and have... I don't know what just... It looked like a swap went through, but... I'm not sure, because even if that happened, Artanis would have, like... They would have stopped there. That was a very, very greedy swap, and Artanis does go back in response. They have a little bit of a counter pressure going on, but Blaze and Pina Colada would have a hard time holding this back. Nice experience orbs being brought up, but a very, very, very small experience lead coming on the side of PsiStorm Banshee. We have Ace moving up here. MBB going to be dropping down some things to drain tower. I'm going to... Oh, wait. Nope, not anymore. Just kidding. Liming does go force armor at level 1. Oh, Lion Spot, I did not notice that there is one stacking talent. I lied to you all. I apologize for being terrible. Alright, Wildcard, you guys are outnumbered. You just need to stop being this aggressive. I guess you're trying to go out there and clear the wave. I suppose that makes sense. Down below, they have, like, they've actually done a really good job holding this back. We do have Varian becoming a real boy. Taunt is picked up. In the rhythm, not the bigger they are I was expecting. Wedge went in for the taunt, but there was nobody nearby. I think that may have been a slight miscommunication because Li Ming was no longer in the area. Could have definitely gotten the kill onto Blaze if Li Ming was still here, but Li Ming was up here getting booty blasted by this camp. Holy crap. Come up there and she's on the verge of death. We have Wedge moving back. Nice. I'm actually surprised with all the aggressive that went through. We only had a tower going down up here. Down here, the tower not quite going down, but the side wall is missing. We do have an engagement happening over around the Immortal right now. Captain Wedge is moving through. It does look like the more aggressive posture is taken by our blue team. All 5 of them right here, but Artanis is moving forward. Tribulation ran forward, got the stun, but there is the taunt coming back. Tribulation down to about half health. They are trying to look in here. Wildcard is in the area, looking for that swap. Is not going to get it just yet. I don't even think it was necessarily thrown. A lot of damage coming out of Pina Colada. If you like Pina Coladas and getting drunk in the rain, that's not quite how the lyric goes, but it should be. And with that being taken care of, we do go ahead and have re-engage off to the side. Everyone's going back to tap. That is going to trigger a halftime show for the blue team. Immortals are going to sit here and fight in the middle. And aggressive posture. Nice little safe poke coming in from Blaze. It's very, very slowly going to get that immortal health down. But Artanis is over here. I wonder if the Angel feels like annoyed that Artanis comes in and calls in an amateur opponent. Oh, great, great, great. That is exactly what you look for. There is the stun. Trevoran is the next one looking at. A lot of people here. We had Artanis come back. Kerrigan getting absolutely beat up on. Artanis is like, I have waited for this for the entire expansion. But while that happened, the burn was done, and the demon goes down. We are going to have Ilaren moving up into the bottom lane. Yeah, that's what I said. Up into the bottom lane. Tychus is starting to come down here. There went the MBB swap, but they're not really focusing on MBB. They're more interested in actually getting Ilaren down. The wall is gone. Ilaren is coming in here on the tower itself. Tychus arrives. Have a wildcard move up into the top lane. Wildcard is moving up there. They do go ahead and have Tychus nearby. Big ol' blasting coming out of Pina Colada. And we do have Tychus kills Raider. I have played StarCraft 2. That is not how that happens. Someone report them for not respecting the lore. Meanwhile, down below, we do have Wedge, Ektar, and Apish. Looking at this bottom camp, see if they can pick that up. Oh, two teams still relatively even experience. Although the camp is getting picked up pretty consistently for PsiStorm Banshee. We do go ahead and have Ektar, or not Ektar, Durotan's Couch, managing to get more kills, 4-1 right now, and that's mostly balancing out. Alright, we do go ahead and have both teams moving over to their respective shaman camps. Were these actually picked up the first time through? I don't feel like they were. Alright, my cat is coming over for cuddles. Kitty, I'm kind of busy right now. I love you very much, though. Ah! Cat! Alright, we do go ahead and have the team moving up into the top lane. Rotating around like a clown. Neither team really wanting to engage just yet. Artanis is kind of on an island down here, and they are going to actually push in and see if they can get this. The rest team does come down in order to stop it. There is the Hyperion committed. Yamato Cannon comes down right there. I think that was it. It does look like they actually disengaged, which surprised me. Raynor is really, really good at race, but I feel like Artanis is better, especially if you're still rotating. Actually, no, I take that back. Our Raynor is definitely better, but I feel like Artanis Li Ming is what I meant to say. What I was trying to say. We do go and have all of the teams moving on through, moving on down. We zoom out just slightly, be able to see what's happening. Pina Colada is coming back. Not sure where they went. Tychus does go in and get cocooned. There's the big stun coming through. Okay, I expected more there. I apologize. Bad caster. I was going to where the action was going to be, not where the action actually was being. Speaking of action happening, oh, we actually have a great burrow charge out. Nice stun comes through onto Wildcard. There is the Odin. Odin goes in and gets committed. Big old swap coming to Tribulation. Tribulation is not going out here and gets absolutely blown up. There is a triple stun coming out of the Anubarak, but this is going to be a aggression coming in from Durotan's couch. They're going to go in here, punish Alarian, and say, no, you do not get to attack our structures twice in a row. It is time for Belith. Belith has their time to shine. That is a good point. Sophronia did actually go Calamity build. So, more here for actually, like, beating up the other team. Not here for trying to race. So that does affect things. Very well shielded Immortal coming in here. We do go and have a big old whirlwind coming through. Both towers are down. We are sitting here. There is the, big ol' freaking demon comes forward, summon a battle cruiser. I do feel like if the battle cruisers were in Diablo, they would just tear through the forces of hell, just saying. First floor of the game does go down to Durotan's couch. Oh, beautiful combo. What actually pulled? Was there a swap or something? What got Kerrigan to that side of the Immortal? Like, obviously, great capitalization with the Ektar coming down with that Lunar Flare in order to capitalize and not let the Kerrigan retreat. But I kind of missed how Kerrigan got to that position. Wait, can I cheat? Can't move? Because I'm telling you, this looks 1,000% like juice. It didn't go. I must have pressed the wrong button. All right, Wildcard takes a bunch of damage. There is a bunker committed. Tavoran is going to go ahead and fall back. A lot of damage, but Kerrigan says, no, this time you guys get stunned. I didn't like that. I kind of realized why my stun is so effective, because that sucked. From now on, you guys get stunned and not me. New plan. You gotta have Kerrigan moving through. MBB is moving around. Are they gonna go ahead and pick this up right now? The answer appears to be no. They're up here doing a big old fight. Taunt comes down onto the Blaze. Blaze not gonna go anywhere. Ace moving forward does go ahead and start unloading. Does Tychus' minigun have a name? I know it's not Flamin' Betty because that is the engineer, but I feel like Tychus would name his gun. That just feels like a Tychus thing to do. We do go ahead and have, now, interesting, no one is down. Blaze is just now coming back up. There is the bind coming in from Artanis. Big old stun comes down. We do go and have Wild Card being focused on. Tavorn is going for the backline. Apish in a bit of trouble, but then there is the swap back. Taunt comes down onto the Kerrigan, not letting anything happen. Protected, by the way. Captain Wedge not going to be going anywhere. Into the bunker, and we do go and have Wild Card being taken out. Camp not successfully stolen, but they are not finished yet. Tribulation was looking at Wedge, but it does look like Wedge is going to go ahead and invisible out of here. For a split second, I almost said invisible friends, but then I was like, Priming is in this game, and we're also not 20, so what the heck?
I must take up a new position.
Do go and have the demon half dead at the moment. They're going to fight. This is picked up right as they come around the corner. Right on the corner, right on the price. But but they still can't quite get there. Artanis is just now back. There comes the blind, trying to slow this down a little bit so they can go in and start doing lots. Tribulation does go ahead and get focused on by Tychus just a bit. Does charge in, say, hey, stop shooting me, it's rude. And a full health Ilarion going to be tearing through the top lane momentarily.
Crystal Arch shines on.
Do go ahead and have Ilarion here. Not super supported right at first. It does look like the rest of PsiStorm Banshees are moving forward.
I shall mark.
Going to go ahead and try and get in here on this, but the shield half gone before they really engage. Tribulation is in the area. Here comes the Hyperion one more time.
Destroyed a fort.
All right, there is it a immortal explosion.
I must rest for a time.
Explosortal. So we do have all forts in the game down right now. Very, very good swing, but there is a level lead right now for Durotan's Couch. 7 kills to 2. Their dive comp working out very, very, very well. Unfortunately, they are definitely a team fight comp. As soon as they lose someone, they just have to completely quit the field. Sometimes you'll see people try and go for a counter kill, but not this time. Does look like Odin is now back up. All our buttons are online. We are waiting to see what happens. This is a bad situation if you're a PsiStorm Banshee fan, because obviously the Banshees have not done as well in terms of kills. Though granted, in full fights, they can hold off the opponent's aggression and eventually turn the fight. We did see that at the most recent camp. Both teams just posturing. Nothing on the map to take right now. We're just a little bit away.
I fight for the glory of the high heavens.
Alright, there was a big taunt, followed by a swap. There is the Tyvoran just absolutely getting reconated. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Whenever they find a kill target and they find an opportunity, they just remove someone from the battlefield. And they use a lot of R's for that. However, it may not matter. There is the stun into the stun. Tribulation getting very, very low, but so is Li Ming, I believe that is. No, that's actually Tychus. They look very similar, you know. Tychus does get taken down in exchange for Blaze. We do go ahead and only have MBB. MBB extremely low. Does have healing, but right now we're just going to be wrecking Ilarion. It looks like it's time for Bella to ride again, ladies and gentlemen. All right, there's a blind coming down onto both Stukov and Jimmy Rayner. Going to be a bit of a disengage. They do realize that Blade, right now it's 4 versus 4, so they want to... I really like this from Durotan Scouts. They back off. They say, okay, we need to wait until there's a good engage. They don't want to go in there and just team fight. They say, we are a pick comp. We can't necessarily stand up to them in a full 5-on-5 brawl. We need that initial destruction in order to turn the fight. So we just need to wait. Cocoon committed. Everything is up for Durotan except for the suppression pulse. And once again, as mentioned, Belial will be returning to the battlefield. Going to be heading up to the top of the map. Look at him just pulling his power together. Ready to move, ready to go. But while he's going, we've got a bit of a problem for Blaze. I was trying to be cinematic and cool, Blaze. Don't get caught out while I'm being cool. That's what you get? Odin does go and come out. It is commandeered successfully by Ace, the helpful place. It does look like the bottom keep is going to just get absolutely reconated by the aggression of the couch. At this point, they're not sitting on the couch anymore. They're using it as a bludgeoning device. Their team is coming down here, but it is 4 versus 5. The Belial is still Belith is very, very, very helpful. I wish Belith and Belial did not look so similar in terms of spelling. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. We have 3 people down, only a Nubrak and Stukov trying to hold back this aggression. And there is still a very, very, very healthful demon walking in. No, demon does not even get to swing. Just get there and say, okay, there's the core. Hey, hi core, bye. See ya later, bruh. But that is going to be game number 1, going the way of Durotan's couch. Look at stats at the end of the game. Very, very even in terms of the healing numbers. Stukov doing 63,000. Ektar and Taronda actually out-healing the Stukov with 65. We do go ahead and have Li Ming leading the damage race, followed up by Raynor, Tychus, and Taronda. That's not super surprising, though, because, again, Durotan's couch definitely had a pick comp. They were just like, we dump all of the damage at once. It's just like we walk up there. Here's the damage. Psh. I didn't tilt it too far because I was afraid there'd be like a little bit of like water at the very bottom. And I'd be like, that will be terrible. I will be super sad. In terms of the ever-important soak, we do go ahead and have... Oh my, that's some soak value. Whoa, 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 wow. Look at talents. We do go ahead and have a lot of them. Here they are. Copy them down. Take them to your games. Love them. Leave them. But don't ever abuse them. Do go ahead and have Artanis. Does go amateur opponent. Final cut. Does go the... Okay, that's typically what you go. Yep. I like this build. Look at the Blaze. We do have Neural Stem back. I like that. That's when I go as well. I don't see a lot of good players go it, so I always think it's the wrong one. Coolies. But I will see you in game number 2 in just one moment. Don't go anywhere, and I will see you after these messages. I'll be right back.
The best of power you can find me, but you can't close these eyes. Blinded by my light, bigger in my hands. The joy is in the fight. Break the blessed of the day. Watch out because I don't hold back. Keep pressing because I'll never crack. Burst in with color I spin. I'm kicking down the gates of hell. I got bunch of dudes yelling at me. Cause I'm the shooter guy, the shooter guy. Laws of physics and logic need not apply. Yeah, I'm the shooter guy, the shooter guy. As long as I got my wall, I will never die. Now the world it is fading and my vision's degrading. Through slow motion I'm waiting with the bad guys invade. And look around in the blur and see the bodies and blood. Get control of my legs again and crawl through the mud. Snipers on ledges wearing bulletproof apparel. Why are these idiots standing next to those flammable barrels? Red containers of death, they make for easy kills. They must spend a fortune on the fuel bill. Got a secret vacuum cleaner from my shirt to my pants. Sucks up ammo off the floor straight into my hands. Just gotta walk over bodies now I reveal when I kill. Teabagging necrotic face for homoerotic thrills. Take a rocket to the face and a shot to the balls. But it's okay, I got my good friend chest high wall. Hiding in cover behind my...
Hello, friends. Was waiting for the song to end, or at least like the scene to change. We are back. We are in Tomb of the Spider Queen, or more correctly, since we didn't get to hear it, Tomb of the Spider Queen. Also, I do have my co-caster with me. You can sit down, kitty. That's a place you're allowed to be. Sorry, I have to make my cat feel better. Want to make sure he doesn't think when I picked him up that because I didn't want him there. Aww. This is your fault. Do go and have Maiev banned out first. Obviously something for training or due to scouting. Anduin continuing to be a ban coming out of the side of Durotan. But interestingly, actually I guess not interestingly, Johanna not banned out by the side of PsiStorm Banshees because they have first pick, and so why... He es Johanna ban? I probably shouldn't speak in foreign languages for fun because I don't know what I'm... Okay. Reality just stopped. Oh, that is a problem. Be right back, guys.
I will fight to my last breath.
All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was on my profile that didn't have the delay. The problem is that the way OBS is set up, I have one set of scenes for casting and I have to select both the new scene and the new profile. I just forgot to set the new profile. That is my bad. So that I was taken care of. Oh, that's scary. I'm also here looking at the little place where it's supposed to show the delay. I'm like, the delay isn't showing. Oh, crap. We have Dahaka coming out from Wildcard, as well as Apish is going to be on Junkrat this time around.
Victory for the Forsaken.
Pina Colada is going to be the pick from Sylvanas, and Tribulation on Leo. Leo. Oh, la Leo. So Leoric against Dahaka. I'm actually surprised Tribulation would go with Leoric or Leoric into Dahaka. That's not something I would expect from them. But what do I know? So, I mean, the reason I say that is because Dahaka can break Drain Hope very, very easily, and Leoric depends on Drain Hope in order to be able to sustain him through prolonged fights. Now, granted, neither of them are that big damage dealers. Leoric only does that third swing. We do go ahead and have Varian being... I'm no blame for the Varian. I don't think they would go Varian with this start, but still Varian was very, very, very abusive. And you can go Junkrat with Varian. Like, it's more of a taunt into a displace rather than a taunt into blow up, but you still can do it.
Bring the mega death.
So Rhaegar was picked up, which does give Stukov... I'm a bit surprised they banned Varian, not Stukov. Stukov is so abusive, created without a really, really big taunt. Now, Wedge will have some ability to stun and displace. Hello, Saddle. Now we have to go ahead and have MBB and Tevorin. Being our last picks, we do not yet have a tank. A Nubrak, and this will be Kel'Thuzad for the second damage. A full... So basically, this is Rhaegar and the Undead comp. Like, legit, I'm sorry, just for the memes, you should have gone Stukov as well and had a full Undead team. What are you doing? You know, on the other side, we are still missing our second DPS. They're going to go Valhalla. So that's going to be a bit of a problem for ETC. I'm worried about ETC because neither Junkrat or Vala will be up in the front line. And it feels like it's very, very easy for Nubark to go in, stun near the backline and just blow them up. If ETC moves forward hardly at all, he can just get focused by Kel'Thuzad and Sylvanas. Little bit of a fright. If ETC ever slides the wrong way, that slowing totem can just come down and he'll never get out of there. We're going to find out what happens in just a second. Stukov is infested. It's basically undead. If you can think of a healer undead that is even better, or even closer to undead than the one I named, I will listen, but none came to mind.
Leonidas drops the stun and drops the full ult. Oh my goodness, look at the health bars. It's a quad kill.
Should find the kill. Lunara will clean up that fight. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It is going to be Soul Shield. You gotta be kidding me. And Raw to take the 3v1, gets one, looking for the second. Crispy is popping off.
Looks like that Blizzard may connect with 4
Oh,
people.
ball, Lady Ronin! Oh my goodness, what a chat!
That was really good.
All right, coming into game number 2, representing the PsiStorm Banshees, the bruisers of anti-benevolence. I don't know if that counts, but I'll do it. We have MBB once again on Nubrak. Tyvarin is going to be on the Kel'Thuzad. We have Tribulation coming in on Leoric. Lunatics is going to be on Rhaegar. And Pina Colada on Sylvanas. In the little sugar plum Sylvanas. I love this skin so much. It's adorable. Find their little loot goblin. Meanwhile, on the other side of the battlefield, we do go to have Durotan's couch, the Cavalier of Cataclysm. We do go ahead and have Ace on the Vala. Apish is playing the Junkrat. Ektar is going to be playing the Stukov. We have Captain Wedge playing ETC. And down here at the bottom, all by himself, there's Wildcard on the Dahaka. Captain Wedge, as mentioned, takes a lot of damage and just going to get popped. As soon as I saw that comp, I was like, this is a bad comp to be ETC in. You already don't have the most hit points, and you're just going to be all alone on the front line. I still would count Stukov more undead than Alexstrasza. Because we've just used the aspect of death. She's not herself dead. But we do go ahead and have Apish taking a little bit of damage. First Blood, as we saw, did go to PsiStorm Banshee. They do have a bit of experience advantage thanks to that. Yeah, Wedge just needs to be super careful. I don't think they can kill him here. But Wedge just casually gets 100 to 40. For, like, within sight of his own towers? I guess range, you can actually be, like, here and be within sight of your towers. All right, Ace going ahead and putting in here. Ace did go ahead and take Beat of the Hunter, by the way, so is going the stacking quest. We do have Prog Rock and Tissue Regeneration as well. Tissue Regeneration, interesting, not going race car build, though granted this is one of the smallest maps, so you probably don't need the extra burst of speed. No questing downs on the other side, other than obviously Master of the Cold Dark. And now Phylactery of Kel'Thuzad. Well, Mulby flexing on me. We do go ahead and have the siege camp actually being picked up by Durotan's couch right now. Alright, big old bomb comes out. Sorry for the lack of commentary for a second. Getting distracted, thinking about Undead. A Wedge super in there, but Pina Colada looking very, very low. Does go ahead and have to fall back. Little Sugar Plum. Wildcard is in the area, but not going to go for it. Realizes there are no teammates nearby. And a lot of blue health bars in the vicinity. Go to him, they look red. All right, we do go ahead and have... We are actually 3 away from the first spider wave for both teams. And it does look like PsiStorm Banshee goes ahead and pulls the trigger first. Speaking of pulling the trigger, Wildcard in the middle of a LUP, but does manage to burrow down. Avoids the follow-up stun and is going to be absolutely just fine. No second kill coming out of PsiStorm just yet. And actually, we did have... the Master of the Cold Dark be more like the Master of the I got killed. Just for a second, Junkrat going ahead and securing the undead guy. Wait, that's like 4 members of the team? Alright, Wildcard again getting pushed out of here. But very, very, very low Web Weaver. Will probably get some value done, but that means they're not pushing top. Top is down very, very quickly. And the bottom one just sort of expires on its own. They need to be aware. MBB is watching this. Wedge is coming around the safe way. Alright, there is the stun onto Ace. Ace going to go ahead and burrow one out of there. Ace currently up to 51 stacks, has finished the first of their 4 counts. And MBB takes a lot of damage. That's going to be a kill. Vala goes ahead and puts a notch in her belt. Not that kind of notch, the I killed someone notch. And a lot of spider butts evaporate. I want the lore reason why the Spider Queen does not allow you to take your opponent's spider butts and turn them in. It's not like this is a war between 2 of them. Alright, big old root comes in, a lot of possibility. Wedge is going to go ahead and be able to move back. MBB goes ahead and just takes a lot of shots from Vala, up to 60 stacks right now. Prog Rock at 15, by the way, and Tissue Regeneration at 7 stacks. All right, we do go and have Wedge getting caught in place. Followed up, we do have level 10s online for both sides. There is a lot of those coming in. Instant resets on those. Oh, Wedge leaning very, very low, down to 200 health. Is going to get out of here, but where are you going, my friend? Apex goes back towards the mine, trying to survive this. Ace is not being in the helpful place right now and will get taken down. There is one of the Vola stacks being removed from the fight. I feel like you could just be a lot better at this map if you would just bring like a red paintbrush and paint the spider butts you take from your opponents, you know, your color. I guess that would be bring a blue paintbrush. There's no way she would figure it out.
My altar awaits the gems. Bring them. Bring me their power.
There's our second turn in wave coming in from the side of Durotan's couch.
Is yours.
They are moving in, looking. They've already got top fort. They're looking for middle, but there's that great combo coming out. Captain Wedge getting knocked down to about 85%. Great Ancestral comes in and saves Pina Colada. Sorry, I was like right in the middle of yawning, which is a bad sign because it's only game number 2 and I'm doing three sets tonight. But oh well. Great save. No actual kill so far. Apex looking very, very low. Wedge in the middle of a lot. Does go ahead and boot people out of the way. Trying to move back. Does not want to hit by that. Very, very low. The cow is going down. And we have steak for dinner, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to hear it, Bound Guy. How'd your game go? Do go ahead and have a lot of people moving in right here. Spiders are down, and they actually managed to defend that without losing anything. Mid fort is down to about 75%. We have bottom fort down to about 50%, but still alive. We do have full turn-in on the side of PsiStorm Banshees.
Return the gems to me.
This looks like Vola's going to come down here, going to pick this up. Still has 4 stacks on her questing talent. Up to 85 stacks right now. Prog Rock just about to be finished, and it does like tissue regeneration is fully regenerative.
The clutch is healed, new team. My power shall aid you.
So here we have the blue web weaver phase coming out. Oh, well, good luck with the game then. A lot on Tribulation. Oh my gosh, I can't talk to back out right now. It's Tribulation being taken out. Wildcard is looking for a big old tasty snack. MBB is getting knocked down by Ace. Ace is running around. It looks like they do say, oh wait, yeah, there's web weavers. We should probably deal with those. Might be good. Then we have a big old stun. Nice double hit. And we're going to have Junkrat taken down. Wedge looking very, very, very low. There's XR trying to save them. Drinks from the Moonwell. Barely dodges that. We did almost have that being captured by Kel'Thuzad. Wedge goes in and a big old mosh hits 2 people. But there's a Nubrak comes in, gets the stun. Not going to let that happen. Pina Colada very, very low. But Wedge also very, very low. Wildcard coming from the side. Trying to go ahead and move into this. Not going to be able to. Does burrow down. But gets caught inside the entomb. Welcome to prison, Wildcard. Good defense, Smitty. I don't know what to tell you. Alright, wildcard down here. Let's go ahead and stasis under. big ol' tasty snack, but also big ol' dino burger coming out. Wildcard down to very, very low, but here comes everyone else. Tribulation in the backline. There is everyone being pulled together. Not quite immediate response coming from the Kel'Thuzad. You go ahead and have bottom fort going down, first fort going down against PsiStorm Banshees. However, level 16s are picked up on the side of Durotan's couch. While I'm not quite sure what she wants just yet, does end up going Manticore. Right now, both teams picking up camps. 16 is picked up now for PsiStorm Banshee. Good discipline, not engaging while they didn't have that.
Power is yours. Blue team has destroyed.
Alright, Apish comes down. Let's go and get caught in that. Big old damage, and we do have the absolute explosion coming out. Just Trayvoran, Tavoran going ahead and just dumping damage like it's going out of style. We also do have the Cocoon coming down. Ektar getting caught a little bit. Not going to be able to get out of here. Goodbye, my friend. Kel'Thuzad punishing Stukov for not being on the undead team. But once again, here is a turn-in on the side of Durotan's couch. And once again, it's not really getting any value. We're up to 6 kills to 5. Incredibly even game this time around.
The web weavers fall. Shatter their constructs. Deliver the gems to my altar before your enemies.
Oh, nice. Tried to vault out of there, but it was predicted. Pull them right back in there, but Ace gets healed up very, very quickly by Ektar. We do have everyone going back and forth. Grenades coming out, trying to go ahead and move into this. There is MBB bouncing back and forth. Junkrat comes down, gets Cocoon, a little bit isolated, but Leoric goes down. Tribulation not going to be in this fight. However, there is a big old just hunk of damage coming down on Junkrat. The rest of the team did not move in there quick enough, but here comes a big old tongue. We do go and have the Spider going down onto the Spider Queen. There is the stun. Silence comes down. There is the dance. Everyone dancing up a storm right now. Stun is in play, and we do have Sylvanas going down. Durotan's Couch are marching forward. Durotan's Couch want to go ahead and do as much as they can with this. They are going to go ahead and get Sylvanas. They actually don't get Tribulation when he respawns. That was still 3 for nothing. No, 3 for 1 in their favor. Junkrat did go down. I almost felt like it was a 3 for nothing, plus Junkrat died on the side. It was like Junkrat was in a different battle. No, because I'm not afraid of Rhaegar, therefore Rhaegar can't count as a real ghost. Because actual ghosts would freak the heck out of me. Like, I'm super gothy and, you know, but...
My magic is yours.
Get scary undead things away from me. Okay, thanks, bye. Oh, Mithril Mace, interesting. Mithril Mace is finished. A lot more damage coming out of Leoric at this point. once again, just the absolute blow. That is such a good... Man, Tavorin is getting my MVP for this game if they end up winning. Because those have just been on point. You just end up removing heroes from the battlefield. And the prediction on those chains. I love a hero that knows what to do with chains. Mulby, unless your plot is to, like, die and come back and haunt me, I don't... I'm not sure what you could actually do with that. Oh, Captain Wedge here, a little bit of a island. Wedge, I'm not sure what your plan is. There we do have the Death Wash coming out, revealing itself. There is a big ol' silencing arrow. Ektar getting a little bit into an island all his own. And there is Ektar going down. We do go and have Vala finishing up to 150 stacks, so 3 stacks. However, Vala may be losing one of her... Yep, Gambit does get declinated. This is going to trigger PsiStorm Banshee to move up, go in and take the top of the camp. Because they're on top of the world, hey. Everything moving through right now. Bunch of big old damage landing everywhere. All right, we do have enough returning on the side of PsiStorm Banshees. Oh, I just realized that, like, undead comp is coming from the Banshees. That's perfect. How did I not think of that before? Oh, Ace has paused the game. We come back out to summary. And we move to where you can't see the teams. This time it is Canadian internet. And Mulby, don't you disrespect me, little Mal. Don't you denigrate or deride. You're in my world now, not your world. Yeah, I agree with Apish 1000%. Tay is insane. I can't talk. They haven't made me a referee. Otherwise, I would tell Tay that my hat's off to them. So looking at stats while we sit here waiting for the internet to get better, we do go ahead and have Vala is leading in hero damage, doing 56,000. Tay, not surprising, in second, doing a maze. Then Sylvanas coming in third place. In terms of healing, we do have Rhaegar edging out Stukov. Not really surprising, though. And then we also do have Inexperience, much closer to the last game. Wildcard slightly beating out Leoric by about 700 experience. Gonna yawn in your face because I'm rude. All right, looks like we are about ready to go. Oh, thank you. I have a lot of awesome shirts. I also like tight shirts because I don't have a huge chest, but they show it off. And back into the game. Morales, because I'm telling you, this looks 1,000% like Juice.
I serve.
Now that's sorry about that. Would you go and have a lot of aggression coming into the top of the map? Savannah's been ahead and turned that off. A lot of damage. And once again, Junkrat just gets just absolutely destroyinated by Tavorin. It does look like there'll be a counter kill coming down onto Tribulation. 4 versus 4 right now, but they being Durotan's couch do not have one of their heals. Captain Wedge comes down, does go ahead and commit the mosh, but a little bit of miscommunication. XR actually knocks them back. Big ol' Silence Arrow comes down. We do have ETC down to about 200 health. First keep of the game does go down to PsiStorm Banshees, and they're looking to come in there. There's the big old chain catching 2 people. It looks like they are not able to get anyone other than the Junkrat, and they do not feel like they can really push into this just yet.
Red team's core is under attack.
Oh, they also got bottom keep during that. I did not notice. You go and have a big old silence coming out here, and ETC goes down. There is a death mosh. Ace getting a lot of free stacks onto Tribulation. Does not manage to take him down though. So that is another minute without the without ETC being available. I saw the Hush Pearl come down. We do have Buried Alive. I don't know why the Hush Pearl was fitted, but there's another. Man, Tavorin just keeps catching people. We are now down 2, and this could be exactly what they need. We do go ahead and have the wild card being aggressive a little bit. Does get the tongue out onto Leoric, but there goes the last keep of the game, at least on the side of Durotan's couch, and wild card will be removed from the game as well. Dinosaurs are now extinct. Everyone, tell your science book teacher that they are actually correct now. The entire game, the Haka was coming in here being like, no. Evolution is wrong. Dinosaurs are still alive. Bye-bye, Vala. But more importantly, bye-bye, Core. And game number 2 does go in favor of PsiStorm Banshees. Look at the stats. We already kind of went over them, but here is the full talent spread. If you want to copy them down, if you want to take them into your Storm League games, if you want to love them, if you want to hate them, if you want to flame them, please don't. Here they are. Look. And I will see you guys in just a second for game number 3. Full disclosure, though, it's very likely we will not get a winner's interview. I am actually casting Durotan's Couch against Furious George at 9:30 Eastern, which is in about 20 minutes. Yeah, that's a little sooner than I should be casting stuff, but at the same time, Durotan's Couch is in both games, so it's not like the game is going to wait for me. It's going to wait on Durotan's Couch, so it's fine. I'm declaring it to be fine. But with that being taken care of, my voice is getting way too high-pitched. But I will see you in just a little bit in game number 3. Hello, Brockus. Nice to see ya. Nice to see ya.
While I will hover, and in a couple of seconds I will be fully recovered. 'Cause I'm the shooter guy. Lots of physics and logic need not apply. Yeah, I'm the shooter guy. As long as I got my wall, I will never die. That's right. So now I'm riding the battle. Explosions roaring, they rattle. All of the grunts in my unit are getting slaughtered like cattle. Stupid morons keep on running out in front of my shots. Then they bitch at me for shooting them. Who programmed these bots? Just when I'm in the zone, the murder's becoming fun. Here comes a heavy armor chopper with the big minigun. I waste 1,000 freaking bullets and it's still not down. No, look, a launcher's lying conveniently on the ground. Boom goes a rocket that I pull out of my pocket. Got an infinite stash and no armor's gonna block it. Now we got a locked door blocking the roof, but Captain Noisy has a key in the shape of his boot. We go sneaking and a peeking to the enemy base. Into the fire we race, bodies all over the place. Sharper is our final directive. I'm the shooter guy, shooter guy. Laws of physics and logic need not apply. Yeah, I'm the shooter guy, shooter guy. As long as I got my wall, I will never die. Cause I'm the shooter guy, shooter guy. I'm a walking, talking cliche, this I can't deny. Yeah, I'm the shooter guy, shooter guy. As long as I got my wall, I will never die. Middle class white kids rapping. It's so ghetto, ghetto. Middle class white kids rapping. It's so ghetto, ghetto. Out into the wild, indigenous child, surviving formidable trials. I stand in the rain, scanning the plains in pursuit of the villainous bile, who sent everything that I love into flame. Descent is my name, lamenting my claim. The whip of a bow, I'm perfecting my aim. Revolution the game. A brother to lead. The blood of the creed. The sting of the animus, they bring out the man in us. I'm the king of the kill, it's unanimous. I'm slitting your throat, red matches your coat. The brave and the free, they were banned with us. From NY to Boston, it's a beautiful world to be lost in. There's no other frontier, we go to hunt here. Now the future is unclear. Fathers of freedom are found in the future. They fight in the face of the flames. So ready your bayonet, don't just stop praying. Yet my tomahawk has a land to reclaim. A brother to lead. The blood of the creed. A brother to lead. The blood of the creed. Musket, guns, and silver slivers. Justice runs in crimson rivers. Words of ancient truth we follow. Bleed these veins into tomorrow. Musket, guns, and silver slivers. Justice runs in crimson rivers. Words of ancient truth we follow. Bleed these veins into tomorrow. Time is drawing thinner. I'm just a tired old sinner. No chips left on this shoulder. No pride in growing older. But when your borrowed time is through, I'll be with you. Redemption Blues. is past. There's no haven here for me that's safe from my memories. But when your borrowed time is through.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 3, the rubber match. We are here to find out who will ultimately stand triumphant between PsiStorm Banshees and Durotan's Couch. However, keep in mind, after this game, don't go anywhere, because we have another one right after it, which will be Durotan's Couch versus Furious George. We do once again have Anduin being banned out. That has been a ban that has been working for Durotan's Couch. They did lose the last one, but it was not by much. Hey! I am in a good mood. I was not talking for a very long time, and I got kind of, so I need to talk again. We do continue to have a ban going on the side of Johanna. First ban position, and same ban as game number 1 so far. We do have the Rhaegar being removed again, so yeah, exact same bans. So will we go ahead and see, was it Stukov locked? No. It's going to be Wildcard once again, securing that Dahaka in the gunmetal green. Look, there are people out there that can handle like not being like amped up and ready to go. I am not one of them. I know what I want. I know what I need. I will always do it in the name of the creed.
It's a perfect day for some mayhem.
We do go in. I love that Junkrat skin. The like 1960s monster Junkrat. It's great. We have Lucio. Interesting. I actually haven't had that much sugar since lunch. I did eat 2 cookies at lunch. So Lucio is interesting. Lucio definitely means that they are being ready to pose a dive comp. We do have Blaze coming out. Now Blaze, obviously you can high five out of the stun, but Maiev, you can't really high five out of Warden's Cage or out of being pulled back into the team. I had a white chip macadamia cookie. Okay, I had 2. Do we have Li Ming being banned out? I'm not. Okay, yeah, I can see Li Ming with this comp. I was questioning for a second. Yeah, Li Ming shoots an orb as Maiev pulls back, so the person kind of has to come along and be tethered or get pulled to Maev's position. So realistically, either way, they end up where Maiev is. We have the Mei being banned out. No Garrosh, no Mei. Who will they come in response? No Johanna. I believe in game number 1 they went with It wasn't Varian. Varian was on the other team. They had Blaze, but Blaze was actually off there because they also went to New Barak. That's right. But hey, I am a future psychic. We do have Varian coming out, using the classic skin, and Mephisto. Tavorin says, "Okay, I've had enough being the like creepy creepy undead wizard thing. I'll now be the creepy demon wizard thing. Totally different." Bit surprised they didn't have to kill Tazad. That was devastating. My brush just caught my hair.
Here we go again.
And now we have the midget response coming from Ektar and Afish. The smallest heroes and Heroes of the Storm coming out together. Let me tell you about my best friend. Interesting, Lily. I wonder what Lily does in this comp. I am confused and interested. Like, obviously, you will have Chromie pulling someone potentially back. Oh, we do have Malthael coming out, though. Going to be very, very, very punishing for Blaze or Dahaka. So, here we go into the game. put your predictions in. Last time, I've got to say, the supporters of Durotan's couch were really lazy and they didn't bet. But also B, we have like freaking 30 points on PsiStorm Banshees. You gotta bet a decent amount if you actually expect the other team to come in. They're not gonna fight you for 30 points. Come on.
Leonidas drops the stun and drops the full ult. Oh my goodness, look at the health bars. It's a quad kill.
Should find the kill. Lunara will clean up that fight. Oh my god, I can't believe it. It is going to be Soul Shield. You gotta be kidding me. And Raw to take the 3v1, gets one, looking for the second. Crispy is popping off.
Looks like that Blizzard may connect with 4 people.
Oh, Lady Ronin! Oh my goodness, what a chat!
That was really good.
All right, coming into game number 3, we do go and have PsiStorm Banshee coming out of the blue gate on the left-hand side of the battlefield. Lunatic is going to be on the Lucio. Tribulation coming in on Malthael, the Angel of Death. MBB is playing the Varian. We have Pina Colada coming out here on the Junkerat. And Tavorn is going to be on Mephisto. On the orange side of the battlefield, representing Durotan Scout, we have Captain Wedge doing a dance party right now on Blaze. Ace is coming in on Maiev. We have Wildcard playing Dahaka. Ektar is going to be putting down a clinic on Lily, the tiniest little small. And then speaking of small, we do also have Chromie being played by Afish. Ace on my head, did I say that? I feel like I missed one of them and said Afish twice. Wildcard going in there, looking at talents at level 1. We do go ahead and have Tissue Regeneration. And that looks like the only stacking talent that I see. Fascinating. That means Varian actually does go for Overpower. So we do go to have the battle between Malthael and Dahaka at the top lane. 4 people down here. Tavorn needs to be a little bit careful. Does obviously come in, but yeah, the Maiev moves forward and says, I'm going to pull you back whenever the real you is here.
You think yourself worthy to wield the Dragon Knight's power? Prove it. Take control of the shrines.
Wildcard already having consumed essence. Tribulation going ahead and moving on out of there. Says, I've got me and my golden chocobo have things to do down here.
Capture the shrines.
Guys, I had to. I'm too much of a Final Fantasy fan. For those of you that do not know, my old name is actually from Final Fantasy VIII. Still mad at my stalker for making me give that up. Sad, sad day. One day I may go back. Captain Wedge comes down. Does miss the charge and is in the absolute wrong side of town. We do have level 4 picked up, but Taunt was not actually picked up until after that engagement. Wedge, I have questions. Okay, that's kind of what I figured would happen. Taunt coming down on a little small. Blaze did not protect the small, and we did see Chromie get cleaned up. We do go to have Varian. Varian the Valiant. Does go ahead and beat up on a tiny gnome. Maiev hanging out here in the middle of the map. Maiev not able, was held in place for too long. Ace does go ahead and run back. We have the first Dragon Knight of the game coming out at 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Not going to get a whole lot done. Is a very, very weak Dragon Knight, but it'll only get stronger, ladies and gentlemen. Junkrat is cruising up Highway I-42, moving to the top of the map. We do aggress upon a wild card. Frank comes in, says, you know what, I hate this wall. This wall sucks. Does get 1 tower for their trouble. But meanwhile, Soak is getting picked up all over the map. There was no one mid for a little bit. So it looks like Chromie will get here in time to pick this up. We do have a 1-level lead on the side of PsiStorm. Captain Wedge once again taking a huge bit of damage, trying to protect the smalls. Bruiser camp down below. And more Canadian internet, I assume. Go ahead and park here, because they obviously know where Wildcard is. He's in the middle of the enemy wave. So, remember, if you guys are mad at how long this is taking, just, as always, blame Canada, with all their hockey hullabaloo. I'm not saying the next line, I refuse. So how is everyone today? What all are you doing? Looks like we have a ready coming up from the couches. Alright, getting back to the action. Now I don't have to hide who's where. We do go and have MBB gets pulled back. Trevorn is teleporting forward, but goes ahead and goes right back to where they belong. Right back where they belong. Now here's the thing to be careful of. In one level, Chromie is a great counter to Mephisto. Can actually use a time trap onto Mephisto when he's teleporting around. And when the time trap expires, he will get pulled to where they were when the time trap was activated. Even though that's probably where they, like, before they teleported back. Skull Missile comes through, almost takes out Ace, but not quite going to be able to. And we do indeed have Temporal Loop. A little bit of damage on the Tribulation. Wildcard is fighting up here. Does look like we have another bit of an engage down here happening. Pina Colada going to try and pick up this camp. Looks like not going to be too much of a problem. Stones are very slow. It's one of the reasons why, despite what you see in Lord of the Rings movies, you don't ever actually have catapults killing infantry. The stone is just too obvious, and people move out of the way.
Will soon be active again.
Durotan scouts are coming through. Doing their level best.
Become the Dragon Knight and claim vengeance for my family.
Went ahead and got the bottom shrine on the side of PsiStorm. Wildcard is up top. No one's actually taking the shrine yet, though. Tribulation needs to worry about tongues. I hadn't realized that the grenade, if not perfect, would like bounce through the time trap. Oh, there is a lot going down. Taunt coming up. We do go down the Warden's Cage. There's Captain Wedge goes in, gets a massive 3-person stun. Junkrat goes down, but there's bombs everywhere. We do have MBB going down as well. That's going to be 2 down on the side of PsiStorm Banshees. First 2 kills in the game for Durotan Scouts, but they were together. It's like they're a couple. Couple of kills. We have had our first taste, our first slurry. All right, we do go ahead and have the Dragon Knight picked up. Wedge is being aggressed upon, but I think we'll be okay. Should be able to get out of here. Tribulation is there. Does have last rites if it gets too low, but no, Wedge does stay high enough that that's not really a big concern. Going up to the middle, we do have the Dragon Knight running in, and big old boop. Variant is in the middle of Kansas right now. Not Kansas. Last try does miss thanks to the time stop. All right, we do have a 3rd kill coming out for Durotan Scout. Lucio does get taken out. We're like Lucy no longer alive. Dragon Knight is moving to the bottom lane. We'll go ahead and clear this out, get some more experience. Level 10s are online for both sides. We do have level 13 on the side of Durotan's Cooch. Okay, probably should not call it that. I did not think of that ahead of time. Whoopsie! I just thought it'd be a fun way and a different way of saying couch, and then I was, wait, that's a real word? Crap! Tripulation in a bit of trouble. There is the time trap, and goodbye. Nothing like trapping death itself in the sands of time. Alright, Ace goes ahead and moves out of there. We do go and have a successful invade, and they're going to move in here. They will get taken out pretty quick, especially with Pina Colada in the area. But also with the wall up and being defended, or being aggressed upon. Like, there was no other minions to start taking shots or take advantage of this. So not going to get a lot of value, but hey, use an eye for your opponent, you took experience. It's certainly worth doing. MBB is staying in the bushes. There's taunt coming out on the Maiev, a lot of damage. Maiev falls to the Warden's out of there. Goes ahead and teleports in. Does go ahead and drop the Warden's cage. I'm playing a lot of Dragon Age lately, so talking about Warden so much kind of confuses me and makes me happy. Pina Colada takes speed to get out, but so does Maiev. 1 for 1 so far, but there's the big old bush. And we do go ahead and have Malfield taken out. Lunatic very, very, very low, but looks like Will managed to get out of there. Needs to stay very close to the healer in order to... Oh, wait, it's Lunatic is the healer? Never mind.
Control both shrines, and the Dragon Knight's power is yours.
You go have Ektar getting the bottom shrine. It does look like we have Dahaka taking top. And once again, we could be on a dragon. Is Chromie moving that way? Chromie, you're already a dragon. You should do this. I feel like Chromie does extra damage in dragon form, just from having a proficiency at it.
The flame cleanses all.
Yeah, who's little now? Okay, I won't do that. I'm sorry. I enjoy playing with the camera too much. Alright, what you doing with this Chromester? Alright, there's a Dreadnought will come down here. There's a lot of, yeah, that's the thing. If you move top, here comes the other 4 down below. You're going to lose a fort either way. You might lose 2 if you're not careful. Nope, that one is safe. There's the Warden's cage, but no one gets caught in it.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
And yep, here comes Ace into the middle. We'll go ahead and just execute this fort real quick. Also execute this Pina Colada, apparently. But, great taunt onto the mines. Fantastic. We do get Blaze traded out in exchange. Good job by the Varian making the most of that situation. There are 2 forts down against the bludgeoning power of Durotan's couch. There's Ace doing a little spin and killing people. Always a good thing to do. Oh, I sound like a serial killer or something. Yeah, killing people is always a good thing to do. You should always try and do that. Do go ahead and have people moving down below. We do have Dahaka moving into position, looking for a tongue. Does see no one's in the area. Did go for... Oh, that's sad. I just realized Last Rites is still at 0 stacks, 13 minutes in the game. Fantastic job of preventing that from actually connecting.
Do not swallow it.
I assume that's good bunker use. I mean, I've obviously seen the time stop used on Chromie one time. Stop. Alright, there's MBB. A bunch of sand falls on MBB's little head. There's a big ol' explosion. Ace takes a huge bit of damage, but Lucio's gonna be the one that goes down. Bunker is committed. Getting people way out. Tavoran takes a bunch and is going to go down as well. That is 2 down. Malthael is up top, but there are 4 people and 2 Siege Giants pushing this bottom lane right now. Malthael has come back. Golden Chocobo is moving in for this in order to save the world. That was Last Rites, did not get the kill. Actually, Dahaka left this. I'm very surprised and confused.
I tried to save
But yet you get to have a Dragon Knight, but this is going to get a fort for free. Level 20 is online for Durotan's Couch. We are going to go ahead and see Shadow or Vengeance, Mistweaver, Fortified Bunker, Contagion, and Piercing Sands. Here comes everyone else kind of moving on to the area. Dragon Knight takes a good bit of damage. Everyone is currently up for the defense, but it does look like I don't think they can save this keep. And the keep does indeed go down. Consistent catapults coming along the bottom lane. Dragon Knight is going to fall back. Still has 42 seconds, but only 22% health. Not going to be able to keep it up for very much longer. With that being said, we do go ahead and have Dragon Knight is slowly rotating. It looks like they're actually looking to put some pressure onto top fort. Once again, doing the play of 4 of us stay here. We don't actually care about the Dragon Knight too much.
That beast is not my beloved. Not anymore.
Alright, with that being taken care of, we do go ahead and have Ace getting stunned out for a second. MBB kind of in the middle of nowhere. Does run in and gives a taunt on the Chromie. That's not different small person. We have Lily getting absolutely destroyed. There is a root coming down right in the middle of everything, and Captain Wedge is going to be removed as well. That is 2 kills coming out for Durotan's Couch. Still no stacks of Last Rites. I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep pointing that out. That's a lie. I totally mean to keep pointing that out, or I wouldn't do it, but you know. If these games have gone on a long time, I'm just looking at the clock, and even if I had waited the hour and 45 hours required, I'd still be going into the next set. Just realized the next opponents are probably watching this right now, and just to keep tabs of when this game will actually happen.
Blue team's core is under attack. Power gathers within the shrines.
We have 3 catapults on core right now.
The new Dragon Knight.
We will come in here and go ahead and stop this aggression. Malthael is back in order to take out the catapults, but the core did take some damage, down to 88%. With that being taken care of, we do go ahead and have MBB down here at the bottom of the area. We go ahead and get this taken care of. Counter pressure going across the bottom lane. They didn't actually stop all of the Siege Giants. There's still 1 reasonably healthy, but they did. That will get cleaned up because they're going to go ahead and stop the reinforcements coming across. obviously, Dahaka can move down here and just burrow through. There is a trap in both bushes that should catch him when he tries to come in on this fight. With that being taken care of, we do go ahead and have MVP going ahead, trying to move in, trying to get their second fort of the game, even at this experience deficit a little bit. Although both teams are level 20s, so it doesn't matter as much as it used to.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Dahaka does secure the top fort while this is going on. Can obviously come in at any point. There's Chromie sketching out, says, okay, we can see all 3 out 5 of them. So they are pulling back. Ace moving up in order to kind of keep track of their movement. Varian does move to the top of the map in order to go ahead and secure that top one. But that does mean that Varian is not with the team, and it looks like Durotan's counter may realize that. But here is Varian. There is the big old tongue coming out. A lot of stun. Unstoppable lands on Varian. There's the pull out. We do go ahead and have a lot of damage. Wildcard is going to be taken out. We do get a stack onto last rights. Finally. That was mean. I apologize. I am so toxic. Oh my god. Right now we do have Dahaka traded out for Varian. Blaze is up here on the top shrine. Ace is not in the vicinity, coming in right now. We do still have Coordinates Cage available, but every other R on the side of Durotan's Scout has been used, and it does look like there's going to be a lot of death. Wedge is very low. We do go in and multi will take it out, but 3 kills happening for PsiStorm. It looks like we're about to have a Dragon Knight at 20 minutes into the game. Going to be this Mephisto becoming a dragon. Upgrading from demon to dragon. Hey, they both begin and end with a D and an N, so should be something he's used to. They really want to normalize this bottom lane pressure. That's why they're going down here immediately. Still 10 seconds until the full might of Durotan's Couch is back on the battlefield. So definitely not a thing we're going to run into immediately.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Blue team has destroyed a fort. I agree. To go ahead and have quite a bit of flame breath coming out. Want to go ahead and start knocking all this stuff down. Fort is down. Side wall is down. One of the towers is down. This Dragon Knight is just shredding things. Gonna have Dragon Knight using Flame Breath, getting a lot of value. A little bit of free damage coming in. They do try and move forward, see if they can catch someone, but only Dragon Knight having low health. And obviously there's a whole full health hero hiding inside the dragon. Not something we're going to have to look into.
I have seen enough. For now. Hero slain.
Molecule has returned. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I just had some pings. I wanted to check out what was going on.
Blue team's core.
So it does look like we got Durotan's Couch turning that around. Wow, I completely picked the wrong time to look away. But again, I had like 4 pings. I was like, maybe make sure that nothing's going on with this other game. Wild Heart goes ahead and moves back. There's a big old tongue coming through. Blaze comes through, big old smash into, and it looks like we're going to go ahead and have game 3 going this side of Durotan. I think we're down 24%. Ekdar is using all of the little dragons, pushing in. Ace trying to stay alive, and yes, we do end up having Durotan Scouts end up winning game number 3. I super apologize for having noticing my pings right there. Like I said, unfortunately, no time for an interview. I will be right back. Stream will go offline for a second, come back online, and we are going to have Furious George versus Durotan's Couch in just 1 second.